Let's get physical. It's Jordan here, back again with this week's update on all the physical releases coming to the Switch. We're in the 4th week of March. We're looking at the releases from the 23rd until the 27th. As always, we're taking a look at all the physical retail releases, all the low print games up for order, some juicy imports, and our community spotlight where you show off your pickups, and also how you can win a $20 Play Asia gift voucher. And find out how you can win a copy of It'll Do Collector's Edition from One Print Games. Oh yes! One Piece Pirate Warriors 4 is the latest in the Masu anime crossover. This is a popular series for fans of both hacking and slashing and Luffy and his crew. This includes a new mode called Titan Mode, which promises to be a bit more tactical in its approach. Plus, there's all new multiplayer modes. There's going to be over 40 playable characters, so there's something for everyone, and we hope to take a look at it in a review if we can get our hands on it early enough. We will see. It's a busy week, guys. Saints Row is back for a second outing on the Switch, ready to give even more ludicrous chaos and fun times with the 4th game remastered and called Re-Elected. This is where many people thought the series kind of jumped the shark with alien invasions and superpowers and stuff, but you could never argue that it was a series with subtlety. I mean, you're the president of America battling alien forces. If you're wanting to laugh out loud at borderline offensive humor, then you'll be wanting to pop this in your Switch on the 27th. Check out Juan's review, which was released earlier today. Cant Asaurus, the game, is releasing on the 27th of March. This is from Outright Games, which instantly told me it's a licensed tie-in of some kind. Based off a kids' TV series, this has all the hallmarks of being a bit naff and running a bit dodgy on the Switch if their past releases are anything to go by. A little bit of an uncertainty here is Cooking Mama Cookstar, the latest in the legendary casual cooking series. It's due out in March, I believe, in the US. However, the only place that I can find an actual listing for it for sale is on Play Asia, who are usually the last people to react to some kind of a delay. I can't find it anywhere else, so be warned, it may or may not release in North America this week. That's it for Western retail. Let's move on to the low print releases. Once again, the second last week's episode was published, even more low print games were announced and put up for order. Let's start off with SeaBed, a visual novel coming thanks to East Asia Soft and exclusively sold by Play Asia. I guess this counts as an import at the same time, but yes, this is a mystery visual novel and probably going to be popular, starring 3 girls, 2 of whom are former lovers as they try to answer why they are drifting apart, or something like that. There are 2 versions, the standard edition as well as the sweet looking collector's edition, which includes a manual, a soundtrack, postcard set and certificate. Links are below as to where it can be found and purchased for yourself. Remember, all Play Asia exclusives ship for free. Plus, if you use a link in the description, then also use the coupon code SwitchWatchTV and you can get a nice 5% off your order. Limited Run Games announced the Streets of Rage 4 physical was going to go up for pre-order. I'm sure many of you guys have already got yours in for this one. Anyways, there's a standard edition with a lovely reversible cover, I may add, plus a collector's edition which has a steelbook and a custom clamshell case in the style of the Mega Drive releases back in the day. But come on guys, it's Streets of Rage. Where is the soundtrack CD? This went up for order last week, but don't worry because this has an extended pre-order period. You have until a week after the game's digital release, which is currently not known, so one would assume that you have plenty of time. But by the way, just a fun little thing, you know that Limited Run have a calendar on their site that shows pre-order periods? Well, their Streets of Rage one ends on August 21st, so maybe Streets of Rage 4's digital release is on August 14th? Probably not, just a theory. Also, as an addition, they did announce that they will be releasing Blade Runner Enhanced Edition on the Switch at some point in the future, although with no defined date as of yet. When there is, I'll let you know. Super Rare Games have announced that this week they are putting up Mechstermination Force up for order on the 26th with plans to ship early April. This game is excellent. Check out my review from like a year ago. It's really hardcore, a mix of Contra with Shadow of the Colossus. It's basically a badass boss rush game, and boy will it make your hands sweat. This one gets a big thumbs up from me. There are 4,000 copies available. Okay, imports, but before that, just a heads up that all the games mentioned here today, if any take your fancy, then in the description and the pinned comment, we have links below as to where you can find them for yourself to purchase. They are affiliate links, so any purchase you make using those links will help out the SwitchWatch team massively, like so much, you have no idea. You're always fantastic, and we appreciate you guys very, very much. If you do use our links, don't forget to type in the coupon code SwitchWatchTV. That's all one word, SwitchWatchTV, to get 5% off every physical item you purchase from Play Asia. Don't forget to still use our links though. If you don't use our links, it won't support us, so please don't forget that. Last Friday I got an email from PlayAsia saying that they were culling the partnership program for most of the low earners like ourselves, which means no coupon code for you guys. But it looks like we may just be able to scrape past their requirements to keep this going. Not 100% sure on that, but it looks likely. We have until March 31st to get to where they want us to, and it looks like we're going to do it. And it's all thanks to you guys, so thank you so much. Okay, on March 26th, we've got a bit of a beast in our midst. We've got Taito's Space Invaders Invincible collection. While it's not immediately clear, I do believe the Collector's Edition gets 3 more games than the Standard Edition. And there's also an Ultra Deluxe Collector's Edition. It's kind of confusing, but bear with me. The Standard Edition has 8 games, while the Collector's Edition also has Space Invaders DX, Space Cyclone, and Lunar Rescue. Plus, you get a proper board game, which is different to the previous Space Invaders board game. You also get an official art book, a pouch, and 5 instruction cards. Then the Ultra Super Duper Robbing You Blind edition includes the previously mentioned stuff, plus a set of 6 premium Space Invaders plates in a luxury box. It is worth noting that the Japanese eShop listing says there is no English on this one, which is a bummer, but then again, it's Space Invaders, guys, and what is there to read? Will this get a Western release? It's entirely possible. Dispatch Games, who have been in a bit of bother recently, and Strictly Limited Games have worked with Taito before to bring over some releases to the West physically, so I think it's more of a matter of time than anything else. But if you want to pick it up with all the extra goodies in this one, then I think an import is the probable way to go, considering both the companies I just mentioned aren't exactly the most reliable these days. Revenge of Justice is a fittingly generic title for Kemco's new game. Yes, in partnership with City Connection, this is the latest release from the kings of budget RPGs. However, compared to their previous efforts, it looks like the budget has stepped up a little bit for this one. This time they're going for a strategy RPG. Sadly, unlike most of Kemco's other titles, English is missing from this release. And by the way, as an aside, I'm sure a few of you might be asking why I haven't included Metal Max Xeno, which has a listing on PlayAsia this week, but the answer is it has been delayed until the summer. It's just that PlayAsia haven't updated their listings yet. At least that's what I'm led to believe. Alright, before we get into today's community spotlight, remember I said that this year, 2020, is all about the community. First we had the PlayAsia discount, then the $20 gift voucher. Well, we're not stopping there because I'm determined to pay you guys back for all your support. As mentioned in the introduction, we're giving away a copy of It'll Do Collector's Edition courtesy of One Print Games. Yes, this lovely little Zelda-like title is being shipped out on March 31st, and we've partnered with One Print Games to give a copy to a member of the community. Remember, this is a collector's edition, comes with some nice little goodies that even I want myself. I'm very jealous I have to give it to you guys. You get a nice little soundtrack CD with 13 tracks, an acrylic keychain, adventurer's guidebook, number certificate card, and a logo sticker. Not bad for the price at all. If you want to be on the chance of winning it, head over to Twitter. There is a link in the description and pinned comment to a tweet that will be sent out at the same time as this video. All you have to do is follow SwitchWatch and One Print Games, retweet that tweet, and tag a friend who you think would like something like this. Tag as many people as you want, as long as you think they would like it. Again, the link is in the description and the pinned comment. It's open worldwide and will end on Sunday. I know many of you guys hate Twitter, me too, but perhaps you can just create an account especially for this. The winner will be chosen at random and announced in next week's physicals video. Alright, the community spotlight where you show off your physicals, plus if you get featured you'll be in the chance of winning a $20 PlayAsia gift voucher at the end of the month. Yes, we love you guys so much, we're handing things out like candy. Okay, let's delve in. First up, we have a special guest taking the lead. Juan has an unboxing of a game all the way from Japan from low print company B-Side Games, who kindly sent this to us to show off to you guys. Okay, Juan, take it away.
Hey there everyone, thank you Jordan for the wonderful introduction. It's always a pleasure to be part of this wonderful series every Monday, and I wanted to sort of add something that I think you ladies and gentlemen, especially physical collectors, are gonna really love. Got this one from B-Side Games, which is a store over in Japan. You can go over to their website, it's b/sidegames.stores.jp. Now it's obviously a Japanese store, so the games are Japanese. However, the great thing about Golf Story, the physical version that they do, is it of course all comes in English. So that's fantastic news. So I want to show you what this comes with. They do look lovely in terms of the physical box itself. I love the sleeve that they come with, really nicely packaged. and the artwork design is nice. Also, they come with these cards. Unfortunately, they are in Japanese. There isn't an instruction manual. I mean, even if there were, it would be in a different language and would be hard to understand. Nevertheless, when a game is produced in limited quantities, it's always nice to have a manual, even if it is just artwork. Comes with this lovely little cassette sticker. Now, when I looked at the pictures online, I thought that that was a real cassette. But unfortunately it isn't. It would have added nicely to the nostalgia, that's for sure. Main thing is I'm really happy with it, and I finally got a physical edition of Golf Story, and if you want your own one, check out B-Side Games. Thanks Jordan, and I'll see you next time.
Cheers, mate. If you fancy this yourself, then there is a link in the description below where you can find it. It's not an affiliate link or anything, it's just to help you find it because we think it looks pretty awesome. Just be warned though, it does count as an import, so perhaps there will be some custom charges depending on your location. Alright, Craig Morgan showed off this photo of a recent pickup. My Hero One's Justice 2 is a fast-paced arena fighter that Alex enjoyed playing in his review. Be sure to check that out, it's a much improved game over the original. Park Ranger was quick to show off Super Red Games' latest release, Assault Android Cactus. Juan has been playing this one and has been telling me just how awesome it is. Also, he got in the Vasara collection from Strictly Limited. Mine should be on the way too, thanks to a kind person who helped me source one when I thought I'd missed out. Although it's been shipped to my mum's house, just because that's easier. Anyways, James Church showed off a couple of pictures including a lot of low print games and some lovely Japanese centric experiences. I still can't get over that Dead or Schooled box art. Adam J showed off these games, some obscure stuff in there for sure, like the Trailblazers Physical and All-Star Fruit Racing, which is a half decent take on the kart racing genre. Surprising production values for something you'd initially think was a shovelware title. Guru showed off this nice selection of games, mostly limited run stuff. Wonder Song aren't ones that you see often, at least not with what you guys have been sending to me. I know Time Spinner is a bit of a hidden gem on the Switch. Poopykins showed off this trio. In the middle there we have the reversible cover that comes with all Okami physicals, exclusive to Japan. It almost brings a tear to my eye because it's just so beautiful. JP showed off this beastly collector's edition of My Hero One's Justice 2, which comes with an LED figurine, along with some other goodies. Did anyone else pick up this bad boy? It wasn't cheap, so I'm curious. Nintendo Gamer Gal showed off this glorious canvas of Animal Crossing stuff, so jealous of that console, plus those extra little goodies. I don't know if you guys have seen all the Animal Crossing accessories made by Hori, like the carry bags, pouches, playstand. Oh my god, they are so cute. And I want them, but you know, since the coronavirus outbreak, they stopped taking orders and they've been delayed. I want them now, damn it! You can't buy them now, but I'll pop a link in the description below so you can stare at them longingly like I've been doing. Joel Parker, the dude who was lucky enough to win the Switch Lite as our 50k subscriber giveaway, he sent in these pictures. I'm hoping he's going to send in the picture of the actual Switch Lite once he gets it, just to prove we aren't BSing. Anyways, here are 3 games, all quite recent. Interesting to see Hell Warders in there, that's a super niche title. Anyways, Joel, thanks very much. I really hope you don't win the $20 Play Asia voucher, since I could do without the riots that it would cause if you did. Luke Palmer, one of our resident reviewers, contributed this nice little unboxing of Fate X Stellar Link, the bad boy edition, including a 26-song CD, which is what I'm all about, baby, plus acrylic stand, absolutely stunning. Mansfield Bear showed off this packed picture of a sweet collection of games, plus a recent pickup of Hover from PM Studios. I know that this was first announced as a Red Arts game release. I wonder what's happened to that one. Hyrule Legend is a total legend with one of my favorite Switch imports, Final Fantasy 7 and 8 double pack, 2 legendary games on 1 cartridge in sweet English. Who's looking forward to the 7 remake? I recently played the demo and I almost wet my kecks with excitement. I cannot wait. Perhaps now is the time to import this one if you want to relive the classic before the new one comes out. Chris Hepburn, being his usual philanthropic self, gave us an unboxing of the ultimate chunky boy chonker, the release of La Mulana 1 and 2. I mean, will you take a look at that? You could kill somebody with that. Just have that on your bedstand at night and your family is sure to be safe from any intruders. Nobody will mess with you with that breeze block around. Roberto Makoto is a very nice chap and he sent in these 3 lovely pictures. First, a nice set of mostly limited runs, good stuff, 3 super rare games releases, and my personal favourite, the Import Glory. You don't see many people with the Ninja Jajamaru collection. It's a retro compilation of a niche series. Mostly Famicom games, a mix of platformers and RPGs. It does have English though. I think off the top of my head, Dispatch Games were handling the Western release of some kind, but I don't know what happened to that. Anyways, Import is the better option for sure. You can't trust Dispatch Games these days. Kyosirlin, sorry if I said your name wrong, picked up the excellent Octopath plus these 6 games. You don't really see Monster Jam much in people's collections. Does anyone else have these? Roadrunner Meep Meep showed off some very obscure titles, including that original German release of Vostok Inc. I mentioned not too long ago, plus Schlag the Star, which I think is a game show kind of thing. I don't know, very obscure German specific release. God of Resin picked up Lost Sphere from Square Enix, a pretty decent JRPG from the same developers of Oninaki and I Am Setsuna. Plus Animal Crossing. Okay guys, it's time to unleash the beast. Are you ready for Animal Crossing Overlord? Night Crusade, Peter Clark, Craig Morgan, Tuki, Troy Sage, and Jonathan. Come on down! You guys all got Animal Crossing, plus Jonathan has that major tasty looking Vasara collection, the collector's edition, which is much bigger than I thought. That looks like a beast. Alright, going back to Animal Crossing though guys, we've already had some SwitchWatch fan art sent in to us. Mirin was back after his exploits on Hatsune Miku with this nice SwitchWatch owl t-shirt, and he inspired God of Resin to give it a try himself, and as you can see, both outcomes are wonderful and it made our day to see them. Alright guys, thanks very much for sending in your photos. We've gone on long enough. If you want to send in your recent additions, it doesn't matter how many, send them to me on Twitter over at SoWhatAboutTheGame. DM me please so I can keep track of it, or you can email it to us at contactus@switchwatch.co.uk. Just make sure you start the email title with Community Spotlight so that I don't miss it. Plus, we have a Discord, which we can talk with you, and you can send your pictures on there. Please join our server, the link is below. Just heads up that this is the last chance to be entered into this month's giveaway, as next week the winner will be announced. Right guys, hope you enjoyed this episode of New Physicals. What has taken your fancy this week? Be sure to check out last week's episode in case you missed it. Check out our review of Saints Row 4, Deep Sky Derelicts, and of course, James's Bargains video. We'll see you guys over there. Take care.